Good morning, it's Miss Coconut. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling well. I'm feeling great. Today, in honor of Samhain, I wanted to share with you a magical tip for attracting cash. Now, this is going to work when it comes to short-term bursts of money. I did it myself. I actually had to go in my archives down in my basement in my storage room. And if y'all saw that room, you would understand how much love I have for you to dig this up. So currently in my home, because I'm refreshing it, I don't have a space yet for my books. So a lot of the books are stored away, except for the books that I may frequent often. So I had to go peruse, dig down deep, y'all, and find this information. And I did it because I wanted to encourage you, one, to explore a different option to attract money, and two, I like for people to read. And I think people are getting away from that because we all are coming into like mind, thought, knowledge, and attracting with our mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love that journey that I'm on of being able to manipulate energy with just my mind, not having to light a candle or having to write a petition. But I love old school ways too. I don't want to get lost. I don't want the traditions to get lost, okay? So I still recommend buying books and reading the information. Just don't get lost in the pursuit of it, because I feel like at some level we already know all of this. You just have to tap into yourself, okay? It's not even your higher self. It's just yourself. But for those of you that are new and upcoming and babies, nothing wrong with gaining knowledge. So you may see a lot of people say, oh, I don't even read anymore, child. I just put my ear to the ground and then I know, okay, that's wonderful. But they had to get there as well. Okay, so you are on your journey. And the reason why I like teaching about money is because that's what I am about. Like, I want to create legacy for my children and grandchildren. So there are many ways that I am working on doing that. One is finding multiple streams of income. Two is I do have a regular job, but I also am always working my magic. Now, I have gotten to the point where I felt like, especially last year or so, I just didn't need any tools, okay? And I understood why I didn't need them, because ultimately I am everything. I am connected to source, and I'm all that I need. The tools along my journey helped me to fortify me and strengthen me, encourage me, and make me confident in my abilities. But ultimately, the ability to manifest lies within me. And then I went through like a year and a half of that. And then I slowly came back to the thought like, but it's nothing wrong with tools. You see, as long as you understand that you have the power, you hold the key to manifesting. And once you know that, you can use tools or not use tools. You can read books or don't read books. Up to you. I have noticed, though, a lot of people that put the tools down, put the books down, they're having a little bit of a hard time manifesting because now it's all on them. And then when they get lazy and they're not doing their rituals and they're not reading things to reinforce what they know, they now start to deal with, why am I not manifesting the way I should be? So I think it's important in many ways to keep a little magic going in your life, okay? So it's okay. Pick up a book. So I say all of that to say one of the things that worked for me when I was really learning how to manifest and attract money fast was the Magical Cash book. And this book is written by Damon Brand. Many of you may know him. He's part of the Gallery of Magic, and he's written a lot of books. This one for me was simple but effective because it's going to help you learn how to do rituals, learn why, how not to, lust for your results, meaning constantly like a little dog you're patting, like waiting. You don't want to do that. So it's going to show you how to manifest effectively in a very simple way in a non-threatening way, because I do understand when you're first starting to work with outside entities, and things like that, old school traditions, it can be a little scary. So you have to inform yourself, right? You have to be knowledgeable. And I find that this book presents the knowledge in a very non-threatening information. So he covers the topics of like, what can this book do for you? How much money can you generate from this? How to make the book, how to empower the book, and working with spirits. And I think that he does a great job in helping anyone just starting out and just getting into attracting with outside entities and outside sources. I think he does a great job explaining it and making you feel comfortable about that part of your journey. So I'm going to show a little bit of the book. Now, my book, because you have to assemble a book, okay? And it's called the Cash Book. My book is a little worn and torn because Mama was working that magic. I was not playing, y'all. I really had to. And I think what I liked about this, and it's the same thing that I don't like about it, is that it forced me to be very serious about my rituals, so discipline me. Discipline is necessary when you're manifesting. I don't care what you're manifesting and how you choose to do it. Even if it's with your mind, you have to discipline your mind to have that thought, right? To keep your life positive and keep it vibrating high enough so that you can draw to you, or so that you can elevate yourself to where everything you want is already in existence. So you have to elevate yourself to be able to see it. It's not even that you're drawing it to you. It already exists. So anyway, it helps with discipline. But at the same time, after doing countless rituals, not just this, I've done so many rituals. I worked with so many spirits, angels, entities, demons, and I did it all because I was in the pursuit of a better life. There's nothing wrong with that. I have children. I have grandchildren. And I want to be able to leave them legacy. I also have an extended spiritual family. And when they need something, I want to be able to help them financially. A lot of times in the spiritual community, we think all we have to do is pray for someone or lay hands on someone or bless them with the word. People need money. Okay, so that's why I talk about money all the time. And not that I've arrived, okay? I haven't arrived, but I want to be in that space where when someone comes to me for a need, I can say, yes, I can help you. Okay? And so this is why I've done all of this groundwork to make sure that I'm constantly in a mode of manifesting money in a positive way that doesn't bring me any ill, harm, bad luck, or does no harm to me or my family. Okay, so the Magical Cash Book is what we're talking about today. It's by the author Damon Brand. I advise you to pick it up, read the reviews. Like with any system, any author, you're going to see that there is some negative press about him. It's up to you to decide if, you believe it or you can deal with it or whatever. But in my opinion, I feel that this is a great way to start your journey if you want to learn how to manifest with spirits, okay? He is going to teach how to work with an outside entity. So I don't want you to think this is just writing in a book. No, it does work with a entity. And so anyway, I just really want you to familiarize yourself with the concept of working with entities. If that's something you're interested in, this is a great way to start at least reviewing the information. Even if you're not ready to assemble your own cash book, just consider reading about it. Maybe buy the book, check out the concept he's presenting. And I'm going to talk more about this type of thing in the upcoming months. I'm going to share with you different rituals. This ritual worked for me. And it does work to bring in small amounts of money. But you have to remember, with most of us, when we're just starting out trying to manifest money and abundance and prosperity, our faith, our belief is small. Okay? And so this book is going to help you manifest small amounts because that's probably where your mindset is. And once you start manifesting those small amounts, then you graduate yourself when you're ready to go on to bigger and better things. But usually at this level, you're probably you get excited to manifest a free lunch, and you're like, oh, somebody gave me $25 lunch. Yes, I'm a magician. And you're abundant and you're prosperous. And I want you to be free and liberated and abundantly blessed. So I'm sharing this tip with you. Magical Cash Book by Damon Brand. I'm not being sponsored. I just really honestly want to share some of the things that have worked for me over the years. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, Om Shrim Brezi.